Hello, grade 3. How are you? I hope you are all having good time and enjoying your e-learning classes. Um, Today I'm wearing a Sudanese top. Don't forget to give me a nice review about my top, please. Okay? Thank you so much. Okay, as we mentioned yesterday, we we will talk about animals and humans in this chapter. In our previous lesson, we said that living things divided into main four groups: uh, group of animals, group of plants, group of fungi, and group of bacteria. Okay, and we said that classifying is put living things that have the same features in one group, and sorting is put living things in the process of putting living things in different groups. Sorting is a process of putting living things into different groups. Okay, so we will start with the first group. Group of, okay, yeah, it always happens when I want to switch between the slide. Group of animals. We will start with the group of animals. Okay, yeah. So we have four main groups of living things: animals, plants, fungi, bacteria. Any living thing belongs to one of these groups. That means they have the same features or shared most of these features in this group. For example, group of animals, that means all living things belong to this group, have the same features or shared most of these features, and all this also apply on the rest of the groups. That means group of plants, all living things inside these groups have the same features or most of the same features. Also fungi have the same features or most of the features. Bacteria also, living things inside or belong to this group, share the most of the common characteristics or have the same characteristics. So any living thing belong to X group. That means this living thing has the features of this group or most of these features. Okay? Yeah. So we will start with group of animals. Inside this group, we will find 6 groups of different living things. So 6 groups inside this group. Okay, number 1, group of mammals. Group of mammals. 2, group of bird. 3, group of fish. 4, group of insects. 5, group of reptiles. 6, group of amphibians. Okay, so inside group of animals we have 6 groups. How can we classify animals into these 6 groups? That depends on the features or the characteristics in these groups. So we have to know these features or characteristics for each group in details. Okay, how can we classify animals? We classify animals according to their features Features and characteristics, same meaning. So according to their features or characteristics, into six group. So group of animals, that means they shared the most or all the characteristics. Inside group of animals, we will find or classify, okay, classify animals into six groups: mammals, bird, fish, insects, reptiles, and amphibians. We have four main groups. I mentioned that. Okay. Yeah, group of animals, the six groups. The first group in group of animals, group of mammals. Group of mammals. We can tell that a living thing belongs to this group or not if we know the characteristics of this group in details. Then compare if the living thing have the same or different features. Yeah, this is a key fact to know how you can or how can you classify living things into different groups. You have to know the features or the characteristics for each group in details. Then you will look to your living thing that you want to classify and then compare if the living thing has the most or the same features, then I will put this living thing in this group. We say that a living thing belongs, yeah, to this group if it has the same or shared most of common features. So when the living thing has the same features or most of it, we say that this living thing belong to this group or that groups or that groups. Okay, group of mammals. Yeah, so to classify a living thing and put it in group of mammals, we have to know the common characteristics of group of mammals. Yeah, number one, they have fur or hair covered covered their bodies to keep their bodies warm. This is the feature number one or characteristic number one. Mammals have fur or hair cover their bodies to keep their bodies warm. Can you look to your hands and tell me, are they covered with hair? I don't know. Tell me. Yeah, this is the feature number one. Their bodies covered with hair or fur to keep their bodies warm. Feature number two, they give birth to their young, so they deliver babies. Feature number three, they feed their young milk. Most of them live on the land, but some can live on water, and one type of mammal can fly. Can you imagine that? There the mammal can fly. Yeah, so to put a living thing in group of mammals, you have to study the features of group of mammals in details. Feature number one, they have fur or hair. Feature number two, they give birth to their young. Feature number three, they feed their young milk. Feature number four, most of them live on the land, but some can live in water. Wow. And some can fly. Yes. Look at this picture. Mammals live on the land. For example, elephant. For example, cow, kangaroo, rabbit, whatever. Mammals live in water, whale, and dolphin. Do you know before that mammals or dolphin and whales are not belong to a group of fish? They are mammals, so they feed their young milk. They do not lay eggs. They give birth to their young. They deliver babies. So dolphin and whale are mammals, live in water. The only mammal that can fly is bat. You know, Batman. So the only mammal that can fly is bat. Wow, this is amazing information. I don't know this before. Bat is mammal and it can fly. So all these mammals have the same features or most of these features. For example, elephant and cow, their bodies covered with hair. They deliver babies, give birth to their young. They feed their young milk, so they belong to one group because they have the same features. Okay, whale and dolphin. Yeah, you know that they don't have hair or fur. But but this is the feature number one. They don't have it. Dolphin and whale. But they give birth to their young and they feed their young milk. So they have the most, not all of features. And also we put them in group of mammals. The only mammal that can fly is bat. What the features of bats? They give birth to their young. They don't lay eggs. Sorry, they don't lay eggs. Bats. Okay, they feed their young milk. Yeah. Try to do search about bat and how they can feed their young and how they can deliver babies. This is such amazing information you will find. Okay, can I ask you a question? Are we as humans belong to group of mammals? Are we as humans belong to group of mammals? How I can know that? I will try to compare if humans have the same features of mammals or not. If they have, that means humans belong to group of mammals. If they don't have, try to find group that suits with them. So, humans are mammals or not? Try to answer this question with the features, study them, and try to figure out which group humans will belong. And I will answer this, but after you, okay? Yeah. Let us go to the next one. Yes. Yeah, so we finished from group of mammals, and we said mammals have features that shared between them, and they can live on the land, in water, and one type of mammal can fly is a bat. Okay, now we will talk about group number two, group of bird. Yes, to know if a living thing belongs to a group of birds or not, we have to know the features of group of bird. Okay, number one, the common shared characteristics are between group of birds are they have feathers to keep their bodies warm. Yeah, their body is covered with the nice colored feathers. This is the feature number one. They have feathers. They have two legs. Two legs. They have beak instead of mouth and teeth. They don't have mouth and teeth. They have beak. Okay? They lay eggs. They reproduce themselves by laying eggs. Most of them can fly, but not all of birds can fly. Most of birds can fly, but not all of them can fly. They have two wings. The shape, yeah, this is a very important. The shape of beak depends on the type of food that bird eats. So you will find the sharp birds, beaks, or um, like in eagles, okay, because they eat meat. So and parrot or something, they will find small and narrow beak because they eat insects from inside the trees, or they eat seeds. So the shape of beak depends on the type of food that the bird eats. I will repeat it again. To know if a living thing belongs to the group of birds or not, you have to know the features of group of birds. Number 1, they have feathers. Number 2, they have 2 legs. Number 3, they have beak instead of mouth or teeth, and they lay eggs to reproduce themselves. Most of them can fly, but not all. They have 2 wings, and the shape of their beaks depends on the type of food that they will eat. Yeah. So, examples of birds that can fly: eagle in the middle of the pictures, eagle, owl, owl of the first picture on the left, parrot on the right. So, owl, eagle, parrot can fly. This is birds that can fly. Birds cannot fly: ostrich, chicken, penguin. And you will find more. Okay, so not all of birds can fly. Some of them cannot fly. Birds can fly: owl, eagle, parrot. Birds cannot fly: ostrich, chicken, penguin. So this is all about how can we classifying animals. Okay, so we talk about just 2 groups, and the key fact to know how to classify living things into different groups, you have to know the features of each group in details. I hope you enjoy this lesson, and I want from you do search on internet about more types of birds that cannot fly and tell me. Thank you so much for attending the lesson. See you next time. Have a good time, please, and stay safe, stay in your home.